accelerator promotion. The details are right in front of you, but the key points are runs from May 1st. We're in May now, May 7th. So it started May 1st and runs until the end of June, June 30th, 2017. Let's quickly, but also take a moment to go through the bullet points. Here are the two qualifications. As a BA, business associate, personally enroll a minimum of 5. That means to qualify for the promotion, you personally in the month of May or in the month of June or in both months, both May and June, you personally enrolled 5 new business associates that each have purchased an enrollment package. That could be a team member package, a PPA package. We also have examples for the STM packages, but at least the minimum of 5. So that's qualification number 1. Then the second qualification is the total combined price of the enrollment packages that were purchased by your personally new BAs within that same calendar month equal at least 5,000 US dollars. That's a minimum. So let's talk about that for a second. What if you enrolled 3 new PPAs, personally enrolled them in the month of May, and 2 more in the month of June? Well, you don't qualify for the promotion. Remember, first qualification, 5, at least minimum 5 new BAs that have purchased an enrollment package within the same calendar month. I'll give you a couple of examples. What if you enrolled 5 new PPAs in the month of May? Would you qualify? Absolutely. What if you did it again in June? Would you qualify? Absolutely. What if you did it 2 times in the month of May? 10 or 11 new PPAs. You would qualify twice within that 1 calendar month. What's another example? What if I enrolled, or you enrolled, 11 new TMs, 11 team member packages, new BAs that have purchased the TM package? Well, that's more than 5, it's 11. Does it equal the $5,000 requirement? Absolutely. And that you could have combinations, 2 PPAs, 3 TMs, yes, congratulations, as long as it was in the 1 calendar month. How about 6 TMs and 1 PPA? That's more than 5, and it's also more than $5,000 in enrollment packages. So you would qualify multiple times. If you have questions, please reach out to number 1, your support team, maybe the person that enrolled you. The information is in your back office, but let's look at what you receive. That's the key. Because when you qualify for this promotion, you'll receive 2 entries into the online customer acquisition campaign, the marketing campaign. That's worth $600 each, or a combined of $1,200, $1,200 value every single time you meet the qualification. Now, here's a fact, something for you to understand. Keyword, accelerator. We've had multiple leaders that have taken advantage, they've maximized this promotion, and they have accelerated their income, their team size, their organization, and team ranks. There have been many different BAs that have been recognized as new sales directors, new team coordinators, new vice presidents, and senior vice presidents that have maximized this promotion in the past and accelerated their business, accelerated their team. And key, as I talk to all of our business associates around the world, we really do We have the most amazing compensation plan with multiple bonuses, several different promotions, this being the one that's going to help you with customers and acceleration of your business all at the same time. Well, it's my pleasure to be able to not only give you that information, and again, if you have any questions, I think the information is clear, in fact, crystal clear, but sometimes when you're hearing it the first time, you may have some questions. We'd be happy to answer those for you, direct you into the right place. Our newsletters take it bullet point by bullet point and explain how it works and how you can maximize. We look forward to being able to recognize you and say, great job, congratulations, and then offer you the online customer acquisition campaign worth $1,200 because you deserve it. And we appreciate our business associates. Well, at this time, it's my pleasure, it's my honor to be able to bring on the guest speaker for today's webinar. You know, one of my greatest times on the world tour is not only sharing the information, not only the recognition of our great leaders and those that are achieving ranks on a daily basis, but also being able to reflect and also be able to verbally share with all of you that we are in the right place. Great companies have great leaders. Great companies have visionaries that are always looking through not reading glasses, but are looking through visionary glasses to make sure our company is going in the right direction 6 months, 1 year, 18 months, 5 years, and even 10 years down the road. So it's our pleasure to introduce at this time our founder, our CEO, Mr. Michael Hansen.
Thank you so much, Terry, for the nice words. And I hope that everybody can hear me clearly.
You sound great, Michael. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you, Terry, and congratulations so much to you also and to all our leadership out there for this successful world tour. And as Terry said, I already participated 2 times in the world tour. I was in Japan and I also participated in Dubai, and it's just so motivating and exciting to see what's going on. And sometimes when you sit in the office here, you're dealing with all the problems, you have to run the company. It's a great motivation to be out there and, talk to people, look people in the eyes, see the excitement going on. And I actually wish that all my employees sitting around the world could be out there sometimes, to really understand what's really going on. So it's very, very exciting. And as Terry already said, I'm hoping to participating in 2 more events on this world tour here in Denmark and also in Morocco. So I'm excited about it, but let's go to something very important that I know that a lot of you has been waiting on for a long time now, and that is our marketing campaign. So could we please shift to the next slide? So we already talked about this on the last webinar, but what we did is we decided, actually, if you could just go back, perfect. So what we decided to do when we launched our new VIP lounge was that we were going to run a parallel campaign only targeting VIP members. Because for me it was important that if we had the possibility to put a combination package together of free customers and paying subscribers, I thought it would be a perfect solution. And now we've been running a test here for some weeks already, and we now feel good about that we can actually give some numbers out how the marketing package for campaign number 1, 2, and 3 is going to look. So and why has this been important for us? Just shift to the next slide. Thank you. So the reason why I think it's very important that we do a combination is that if you only put a package together of free customers, there's absolutely no guarantee. Somebody can be lucky and get a lot of free customers who's very active, and they're going to, be very excited, earn a lot of money. But you can also be unlucky, and that is you're going to get a package where maybe nobody is buying or only a little percentage is actually shopping. And by doing this combination package here, I think we are much more secure. That means that at least even if people are not really active as a VIP member, you get bonus on the subscription fee that people are paying every year. Also, what you're getting, and that is our experience now for many years, is that when people actually pay for a subscription, they are much more loyal to the company, and the chances that they're going to be active is much more higher than if they're only a free member. And that's the same as we talk about in the network. You know, that's the difference between starting as a team member and PPA. When you're PPA, you're much more committed, and that's the same principle actually who count for our customers. But also, what we've been doing is that inside the VIP lounge, on almost all the product we have inside the VIP lounge, like our search engine and the other product, we put in a lot of earnings for you. And that means that on one VIP customer, we expect you to earn a lot more money than you're going to do on a free customer, only getting commission on the cashback here. So what we've been running different tests in the US now, and we expand this campaign to Canada, we're expanding to Germany, we're also expanding to UK, and actually we are expanding to much more countries in the future here. But what we've been putting together is a special offer. So the offer we put together for the US market now is that for the first year you sign up for half price. That means you sign up for $49. And what we actually put together also, as you can see on this slide, is a special welcome gift sponsored by the company, not sponsored by you, but sponsored by the company, of $100 dining, and then also coupon words of more than $300. So actually, in theory, for a new customer, you sign up for $49 and you get a gift from the company already the day you sign up of more than $400. And now we've been running this test, and it's actually looking really, really good. The big problem we had is that we want to have campaign number 1 and 2 finished already here end of June. And the big problem we had is to get enough VIP customers to actually make it exciting. So that's the reason why we're expanding this campaign now very fast into other countries, so we can get as many VIP customers as possible. But the final results that we've been putting together now for this marketing package here, and that is the same for number 1, 2, and 3. That is that it's going to end up with 40 free customers and 4 VIP customers paying the $49. And that actually means for you that you're going to immediately, when we are giving the customers out, you're going to receive a bonus of 4 times $49 payout. So that is a guaranteed income. Plus, in top of that, every VIP member is going to count, even if they only paid $49, is going to count for 1 customer point. That means that in the future, every marketing package is going to count inside your back office with 4 customer points. And practical, we're going to do it like this, that during this month here of May, we're going to, every time you buy a package, or if you already buy a package, we're going to add the customer point immediately. So that means that if you go in tomorrow and you buy a marketing package in campaign number 3, and that means that the customer is going to be delivered here by July, August, September, immediately when you buy the package, it's going to count as 4 customer points. And that's what we talked about last time. So I think this is really, really good news. The reason why this has been important for me is that when you get this new package here, and let's say you're really, really unlucky, you don't have a lot of customers doing a lot of shopping. Now you have a guaranteed at least 4 customers paying the $49, and hopefully all of them will stay in the program and renew after a year with the $99. So this is almost like a guaranteed income that you're having here. And as you all know, when you're running a marketing campaign, there is no guarantee. So I think I'm personally very excited about this here. So the plan is that we're going to give all the customers out in the last week of June. And let me make it really, really clear for you, it's not going to happen before, because we are, very busy getting all those VIP customers in here so we can give the customers out. So the last week of June, we're going to give out all the customers from campaign number 1 and 2. And then, of course, campaign number 3 is going to be giving out in next quarter. So that is the update on the marketing campaign here. And for people who went in and had the choice to actually pick out the 80 customers from campaign number 1, we're going to give those customers out during this month here as soon as possible. The last thing I want to say is why this is also very, very important that we wait to the last week of June to give out the customers is that we actually trying inside the company to put the customers into different categories of active customers and customer who's not so active or didn't do anything. Because when we give out the customers in the end of June, even when we talk about free customers, we want to make sure that we're not giving, you know, somebody a package where all the customers didn't do no shopping, and the other one is getting a package where maybe all the customers shopping. So we're actually taking the customers into 2 different pools, one who's active customers and one who's non-active customers. That means that everybody is going to receive active customers also as free members. And the longer time we wait, the better this better the outcome will be. And again, when you're running a marketing campaign, when you sign up a customers, the customers, because it's a free customers and it's based on cashback, maybe the customer doesn't need to buy anything the first week or the first month they're in. But what we are doing as a company is we continue sending emails, we continue, you know, target them again on the Facebook profile, so we make sure they don't forget about us. So that's the reason why the longer time we wait with this marketing campaign here, the better results we will actually give, and the more fair we can give the customers out. So, but again, the bottom line is that the marketing campaign is going to look like this: 4 VIP customers and 40 free customers. And this is for campaign number 1, 2, and 3. And after this campaign here is finished here, we're going to close it down. When we are on the President's Tour with all our President's members, we're going to present a new marketing campaign that is going to start from October next year. And it's not going to be the same, because I also need to be really honest to you, and that is that this marketing campaign here is not a good business for the company. Because as you already know, the company immediately, when somebody buys a marketing package for $600, we immediately paying $200 out in commission to the network, to the binary system. That means the company only have $400 left. And if you talk to any online marketer out there that's professional, they know that for $400, it's very, very hard to put a nice package together. So the company is actually putting some money after this marketing package here to make sure that we have success here. So I hope that everybody is as excited as we are for this package here, and I'm really, really excited about it. I cannot wait to give the customers out. And for you, especially for the leaders out there, if you do the calculations, think about all the 1,000 or 100,000 of free members and VIP members you're going to get in your organization now. And as we always has been talking about, we want to build a system that nobody is leaving, where more money is coming in than going out. And I think we're very, very close to this target now. So what a strong start here from June, when all those customers is being giving out here. So that is the update about the marketing campaign here. And as Derry said, you know, if there's any question or anything, then feel free to contact Jerry, but also all the information that I'm giving you here is going to be sent out also very detailed in the newsletter. So I hope that everybody will understand it clear. Okay, let's go to next slide. We are going to have an update call later today where we're going to translate it to Japanese here. But again, you know, we have a global business. And even if you only have an organization in Europe or you only have an organization in the Middle East, very, very soon you're also going to have an organization in Japan. And what we've been doing to Japan is something that is very special. And the reason why we do something very special for Japan is that our search engine, our hotel search engine in Japan, is not translated yet into Japanese. It's only in English. So to give them something extra, we actually decided that this genius product we have here, where you get 30% on all the leading theme parks around the world, this product that is normally costing $10, we're going to give to all our VIP customers inside Japan for free. So, and I know, the Japanese people are really into theme parks here, so I know they're going to be very excited about this. But on the same time, I also want to tell you that we've just been looking into the travel numbers for Japan, and the second largest travel search engine in Japan is actually Priceline. And the funny thing is that Priceline is not translated into Japanese. So even, if we are not in Japanese, a lot of Japanese people are still using the search engine. So the VIP membership is still a very good product for the Japanese people. So if you know any Japanese or any Japanese customers, now you know that this is the one-time offer we're giving to VIP customers inside Japan, that actually from day one, they're going to get this exciting package for free. Yep, let's go to the next slide. And the last message for me today, and this is maybe the most important message, is that right now, after our NASDAQ listing, we have a window, a very special window, where we're still a little bit under the radar on NASDAQ, because right now we're not working with any big banks. Very soon we're going to work with analysts. Very soon we're going to work with big banks, and we have a very good company here. We have a very good story, and I don't have to sell the company to you, because you're all in the company because of what we're doing and the excitement, the vision we have going on here. And I think we have a very special window now to buy shares. So I really want from my heart to tell everybody, go out there, open a trading account with your local bank and buy shares. I look at this as an opportunity in the early days of buying shares at Google or Facebook. That's exactly the same thing right now. We are still in the beginning, What we've been doing until now is only building the foundation where we are so far, and all the exciting things is going to happen now. So don't miss the opportunity. I know that, you can all be a part of President's Club here, but don't take the chance. Make this a part of your daily life. I've talked about it on the world tour. Take, whatever earnings you're earning in the company, take some percentage, what you can afford to invest, maybe 20% of your earning or 50% of your earning, and reinvest in the company, reinvest in the shares. And again, the more success you have in the company, the more success the company has, because we understand as a company, your success is our success. So don't lose this opportunity here. Maybe in a couple of years, this is going to be too late for you here. So please be a part of the company here. Don't lose the opportunity. And the good thing about being on NASDAQ now, that you can go to any bank in the world and you can open a trading account, go to the bank and buy your stock. And the ticket symbol for our stock is, as you can see here, OMNT. Very easy. So with that, thank you so much for listening in on this update call here. And I'm going to give the word back to Jerry.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Michael Hansen, our CEO and founder. Thank you for sharing the updated information, and we appreciate you taking the time out of your incredibly busy schedule to be on our Doobly Network conference call and update. Thank you again. Well, for all of you, it's been a pleasure to be on the webinar with you. We thank you for joining. We are going to make sure that we continue and strive to be the industry leader in communication to you, our business associates. Again, please do whatever it takes. Find out where the closest world tour event is to your market. Do whatever it takes, and always contact customer support, actually our Doobly Network support team, as well as you can email me, and I'll give you that email address. Just being on this call, my emails are coming in with excitement about our VIP Lounge membership, which absolutely has been the star of the 2017 World Tour. But you can email me at my first initial J, then spell the last name Y-E-R-K-E. So it's J Yerke at dooblycorp.com. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. We'll also keep in contact. And I'd like to just mention before we close, not only give a gratitude of thanks to our President's Club members, Many of you that we will celebrate and recognize in the coming days and weeks on the World Tour, but those that we've already recognized so far to date. And of course, our 5 senior vice presidents, Mr. Thomas Schmitz, Mr. Dean Manheimer, glad that you're up and going and you're with us. And we're so thankful for your health. Blanca Williams, outstanding leadership, as well as the 2 in Japan, Mr. Sake, as well as Taro Kamaki. Thank you so much for your leadership, and thank you everybody for being on this all-important update webinar. We'll be with you soon. Can't wait to see you on our World Tour. Have an outstanding day. VIP Lounge is yours to create the best business on a global basis. Thank you, everybody.